Hi everyone, Ricky here from Tech Talk. Thanks very much for joining us today. I want to go through the disabled settings or accessibility settings on the Huawei P9. So massive thank you to Vodafone for sending me out this great phone. So first of all, there's one key thing I just want to show you here. When I was first doing my test notes and looking through my notes, I couldn't find large text and I was very disappointed. What a shame. It had so many great settings and it didn't have large text, but they've actually moved this into a different part of the settings. But I do think it needs to be in accessibility, because when I first get a phone, the first thing I do is enlarge the text. So let me just show you where that is first before I go through the accessibility settings. So what you need to do is jump into settings. Then in here you need to jump into display. So here's display. And then here you do have text size or font size it's called. And then here you do have some options. So what I'm going to do for this video is going to make it extra huge. Just going to zoom in a little bit more so I can read it off for you. So that's there, and then the disabled settings is all the way down at the bottom here. You have to go into advanced settings, which is a shame. Normally it's right at the bottom, and there you're going to see down near the bottom is accessibility. So clicking on accessibility, let me go through some of the options that we have here for you. First of all, at the top is talkback, which I'm going to demonstrate. Switch access, which means it can use the switches to do different actions on the phone. Then you have captions, a magnification gestures, which I'll show you, high contrast text. So if I just toggle this on, you see the text will go a little bit bolder. Your power button here at the side, the right hand side, will end your calls for you. You've got speak your password, accessibility shortcuts, so this can add a shortcut on the home screen, text to speech output, touch and hold delay, color inversion. So if I just toggle this on as well, there you go, you can see it actually inverts all colors. So what was white is now black, and what was black is now white. And we can toggle that off. And color correction as well, anyone that struggles with red and green as well as there. So first one I want to demonstrate is if we go up to magnification gestures here, in here, toggle this on. 1, 2, 3, and then with two fingers you can pinch in even more. Then two fingers to move around the screen. So when moving around, you can actually see wherever you want to go, and you can use it on any part of the display. Like I said, you can zoom in or out. 1, 2, 3 again will take you back to the standard size. Make sure you either leave that toggled on or toggled off if you so want to use it. So coming back out, the other key feature that I use and test on this phone is talkback. So talkback comes pre-installed on most devices. So going into here, we're going to turn it on. Going to hit OK, and it's going to show us a demo here.
Talkback on. Accessibility tutorial. When Explore by Touch is turned on, you can touch the screen to learn what's under your finger. For example, the current screen contains app icons. Find one of them by touching the screen and sliding your finger around. Showing item 1 of the 52.
Okay, so like it said, it will show and tell you what your finger holds over. So we can find an application here, so we go to camera maybe.
Camera. Good. Keep sliding your finger around the screen until you find at least one more icon.
Okay, I'm going to hit the exit button.
Exit button.
So you highlight it and then you double tap.
Exit button. Talkback.
And then if I highlight this here, it will read it out for me.
When talkback is on, your device provides spoken feedback to help blind and low vision users. For example, it describes what you touch. Select and activate.
So there we go, and then it can also tell us the time as well.
Vodafone UK, 0 steps, 0 kilocalories, 0 kilometers, 4G phone signal full, 69% battery, 69%, 12:19.
Okay, so it read us the whole length of the time bar there, and it showed like our steps. You can have Huawei steps, you've got the Vodafone, it's 4G, how much battery's left, and what the time is as well. So it's very good there. So to turn this off, remember, highlight once.
Switch ticked. Switch ticked. Switch ticked. Alert stop talk. OK button.
There you go. You have to highlight it once, double tap for it to commands to actually go through. And that was talkback. So the disabled settings on this phone is really good. Not as good as compared to the Samsung Galaxy S7, which was phenomenal. The matte settings that Samsung have put into their phones was really good. Go and check out that video as well. If you do have any issues or have any problems, please let me know. As you all know, I'm visually impaired myself. And this is key to me. When I get one of these phones to test and review, the first thing I do is try out the talkback, turn on the large text, and see how I get on with the phone. Like I said, the large text is in a different area on this one. I do wish they did put it in the accessibility settings here, and I will give them a note to say that maybe this might be a good step forward. If you do have any problems, please leave a comment down below. Be happy to help. Subscribe always for our latest videos. Please give a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.